So, since I'm done with the Saga of the Endless, I thought I would look into what are the other sagas that I haven't done. And it seems that I completely never did any bit of the Water Saga, the Saga of the Abyssal. And so we are going to start it now. I hope that's okay with you, because I don't care. Anyways, as far as I know, most of the sagas that take place in dungeons, you have to take all of the quests in the dungeon. So let's take this one and then start the saga itself. Um, as When you walk into the abyssal, what's it called? The abyssal precipice. So when you walk into the abyssal precipice, there's like one mob to clear, and then you're able to talk to him. And the Faceless Man is basically where it all starts because I don't know a whole lot about the Faceless Men, but I do know he was, as far as I know, he was a member of the Abyssal cult, and left and then became faceless. That's what I gather. That's what I've gathered over the years of playing. Because you see him from time to time, even during the previous expansions. It's not just in vanilla that you see him. He's everywhere. So, anyways, let's begin. A new era for the Abyssal. Ah, Morgul, it is very interesting to see you here. Do you share my same curiosity? Achilles is slain. Okay, so this basically took place after Hammerknall Fortress, I suppose. But I do not believe my brothers and sisters of the deep cabals will simply slither back into the holes they came from. There is some new plan brewing in these hills. I must find out what it is. Understand that if you help me seek out this knowledge, you are going against the orders of General Katari. Oh shit! The Abyssal are no longer our main priority, as Achilleos is no longer a threat. I, however, cannot ignore them. This investigation must remain within the unseen. Do you understand? Oh shit. Alright, so I'm guessing we have to get to the end. So let's go. And oh yes, by the way, you are going to choose the standard difficulty because it didn't from the information I got on the internet, it didn't ask you to walk into the expert abyssal precipice for you to start this quest line. So you walk into the standard. So you basically put your dungeon difficulty to standard when you walk into the before you walk into the abyssal precipice. Otherwise, it might fuck you over. So, let's go. Oh, hello. Yeah. Do I need to pick up anything here? No. Okay. That's not then. Eh, let's farm. Okay. It looks like we have to there. And the thing is, I do remember like doing these quests on my alts, like never finishing obviously, but like as I've said before, I didn't used to do when I was leveling up this character, I didn't do many dungeons at all. So I'm just obviously like I probably don't have many sagas done. I think I do have the saga, the Air Saga, the Crucia Saga. I did do it. But as for the rest, so I won't be able to show you the Crucia Saga, but except maybe on my alts. Maybe. Uh, what do I need to do? Oh, I need to click this. Okay. So yeah, I probably would be able to show you the Air Saga. Oh, great. Thank you. On alts, but otherwise I wouldn't be able to show you on on my main. Um, as for other sagas, like, you know, I probably did the Nightmare Saga on all my tunes, or most of them anyways. So I wouldn't be able to show you that one. But in any case, like I don't know if I'm gonna do all the sagas, but you know, it's interesting to do the sagas because a lot of people walk into this game thinking like, oh, there isn't much to this game. Sorry. There isn't much story, blah, blah, blah. The truth is, there is. You just don't know it. You have to walk into the dungeons and do the quests to find out what the storylines are. Uh-oh, this guy's coming. And there's a lot of farming to do in this dungeon. Wow. Crazy. I love it. Obviously, if you're not soloing this, then it's not a good. Like a lot of people don't like when you dawdle in dungeons. If you don't like kill bosses, like in tight order, they get pissed off. But me, like if I'm soloing, I just do whatever the fuck I want. Obviously. What do? I just click on this guy. Sweet. And yeah, collect the unstable source stone. I guess that's it that I'm collecting. Yes. Okay. Next boss is... Oh god, I forget. I think it's through here. Oh my god, they're all coming after me. Crabs! Crabs! They kind of look like murlocs, actually. Now that I think about it. Oh, hello. Making a friend. Yeah. Okay. Go up. I never really know the order of the directions for this dungeon, so forgive me if I get lost. I mean, you must be used to it by now that I do get lost a lot. I hope you are, because it's wow. Huh? Oh hey, you get Ice Watch reputation from this. I mean, notoriety. Yeah, no. Sweet. So I'll be able to maybe get some extra appearances from the Ice Watch stuff. Maybe. Loot. Mining. Oh, great. No, you stopped me. Fuck yours. Mining. My bags are gonna be so full. Alright, they're already full because I didn't empty my bags before I started doing this questing, but whatever. Okay. Yeah, this is... Fuck you. Yay! Shield too. Got a shield. Blood-soaked guard. That's not blood-soaked. Liars. Let's sell some stuff. Oh, whoops. I don't know what this is, but it's just... Okay. So what's this? Nothing. Fun. Why was it there? Don't know. Stuff. Whatever. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Collecting. Noria. Oh, I got a mace. Eh. Raid maces are so much better than anything else. Okay, okay. I don't need any of these, but I'll get the more expensive ones. I'm gonna make some money off of it, obviously. Loot. Meet the Faceless Man at Elimination Point in Iron Pine Peak to discuss the conversation. Well, I might as well just kill the last boss, you know? Might as well. Also, let's buff up. Oh, hello. I think the exit's there, so might as well just kill these guys. Right? Last boss. Yes, and this guy's pretty tough. Oh, hello. I didn't know you were there. Loot. That's it. Oh, by the way, that's Queen Scale. Queen Scale. Alright, this guy does a lot of talking. I know that. Beautiful. Yes! Oh, so this is before Hammernall. Of course. And fuck you. You are a dick. Alright, so let's walk out. Whee! Okay, and return to Illumination Point in Iron Pine Peak, which is there. Okay, we can walk. I mean, ride. It's all the same. Whee! Splat. Splat. Okay, so gotta walk this way. Oh, look! It's a rift! In the game called Rift! How amazing! Another rift! In a game called Rift! Whee! There he is. Faceless Man, master of the unseen. A meeting of the Tide Lords? That is very peculiar. The cabals act more or less independently. They meet only under very rare and important circumstances. I have only met them all at once before, and that was when they initiated me into their number. That's what I'm telling you. Like, yes, I do know that he used to be part of the Abyssal, but he broke out. This cannot be good. The meeting is taking place in the hills of Iron Pine Peak, Iron Pine near Steam Pike Pit. You should seek it out and learn what you can about why they are meeting. Report back to me as soon as you know anything. Oh, it's gonna be a book. Disciple of the Deep. Where do I go? Oh, there. Okay. Okie doke. Gotta go to the Particulum so I can go faster to the other Particulum. Greetings, Ascended. Let's use... Doesn't matter, really, this one. I think it might be up in the mountains. And keep in mind, like all of the climbing that I did in Shimmer Sand for the other saga, I would have splatted a lot if it had been, during vanilla time, because falling damage, man. There used to be falling damage in this game. They removed it because, like, I guess they realized that people really liked parkouring. Like me. Okay. So here. We're gonna try going up from. Nope. Okay. Nope. Nope. Oh my god. It's like straight up. Looks like. Oof. Okay. Oh no, fuck me. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Ah, ah. Oh my god. Okay. Oh wait, it looks like it's in here. Okay. That's better. Pile of books. Gotta kill these guys. Pile of books. Rummaging. I got a book. Search for clues. Another book. Oh, another book. Okay, that's it. Return to the Faceless Man in Elimination Point. Okay. Gotta go back to this porticulum so I can go back to the other porticulum, and it's great. It's fun. It's great. Oh, hey, I never did this quest. I mean, I did most of the quests in the game. I mean, while I was questing, but obviously I missed a couple. Doesn't matter. Can always go and do them. Another day, another time, another place, etc. Hi, Guardians. Mind if I pass through? Okay, so let's go here. Okay, we go yonder. They claim they will return Lear? Impossible. The first of the Tide Lords has been dead since the time of the first age of dragons. Okay. The dwarven void knight Razmalov ran her through with a spear in his quest to kill Achilleos. Of course, you are proof positive that death is not the end for the powerful. They must be seeking a way to return her soul. You say Sarnal was there. Sarnal has long studied the means by which we might return Lear. He shared something with me once, a belief that with a suitable host, he could bring back her spirit and return her to us. I was once very consumed with the idea of Lear myself, so he sought my knowledge to guide him in his efforts. Can we read this? I have received reports that you're needed back in Meridian. Some strange madness has possessed scholars in Orpheus Spire. I would not be at all surprised if this had something to do with our recent troubles with the Abyssal. Waves of madness. Alright, so we're gonna read this book because I feel like it. Disciple of the Deep. B&D, right? I mean, technically. Oh boy. Where is it? Because it's not alphabetical. Oh, there we go. When Achilles descended into the oceans of Telara, the waters churned with the madness and horror of the Abyssal Lord. Whether it was all his influence or whether he merely brought to surface the horrors of the deep is a matter shrouded in mystery as murky as those depths. The nightmares that had once only troubled the minds of sailors too long at sea manifested as gibbering monsters that wreaked havoc on the shores of Talara. The small folk who lived along the shores panicked, some fleeing inland while others threw themselves into the surf, consumed by insane impulses. Only the young scholar Lear looked to the oceans and felt something different, a calling, deep in her soul, a curiosity beyond reason to plunge into the ocean's mad chorus. Launching a boat into the surf, she rowed far out to sea, finding, to her surprise, that the further she went, the calmer it grew, until it seemed she glided along a pane of glass. Here, she realized she had come to her destination. Tying a rock to her leg, she plunged into the depths, sinking into the lightless ocean depths until there were no more bubbles to slip between her lips. There, as breath escaped her, she found herself staring into the mad eyes of Achilles. As he drew in close, her mind filled with the whisperings of 100 long dead worlds, their great scholars speaking of impossible geometry at summits held in 5 dimensions. This knowledge filled her brain until it began to ever so slowly tear at the seams, and as it reached a crescendo, it finally snapped. Lear was filled with an impossible delight, the madness of infinite knowledge. Though the woman was lost beneath the waves, the Tide Lord emerged from the waves to seek out and scrape away every secret of Talar for her deep lord. Bam. That's a big one. Okay. Going to Malformed Soul. I don't need that. Blah, blah, blah. Hey, another book and another book. Sweet. I like books. Da-da-da. Alright, so let's collect these, and it's called what? The Library of Meridian. Let's book. Let's book. Library of Meridian. It looks like a book. They all do. Never mind. The Library of Meridian. Where is it? Okay, hang on. Start over. The crossing, the soul stream, a history, blah blah. The Library of Meridian. The Library of Meridian. Where is it? Ah, there it is. Meridian was once a library and college of some renown. Rivals to Quicksilver College, they focused on mundane knowledges rather than the magical arts. Funny then that it was Meridian that would succumb to the corruption of the abyssal cult's magic. At the peak of its high tower was a room in which certain books were gathered and hidden over the years. Heavily guarded, it became the final resting place of any number of forbidden, profane tombs. They knew themselves to be a natural target for abyssal infiltration, and students and faculty were regularly scrutinized, especially any who showed interest in the topmost room of the tower. Unfortunately, infiltrators eventually slipped through their ranks, corrupting them from within. One by one, their faculty were convinced that nothing could please them more than to crack open the ancient bindings of those books. In time, these became the founding members of the Meridial Cabal. Huh. And then caring for your deep one hatchling. Aww. Where is it? It's like a blue book, isn't it? Caring for your deep one hatchling. There it is. Oh, it's not blue. So you've decided to raise a deep one hatchling? By now, you've probably realized that those claws will destroy any artifacts within reach, and that you cannot stow the remains of any once living creature anywhere nearby without going into a bloody frenzy. Follow these easy steps to maintain a successful and harmonious relationship with your deep one hatchling, which, with proper care, could one day grow to be an unparalleled minion in your pursuit of the secrets of the deep. The rest of the pages are raggedly torn out. Clearly, someone didn't follow instructions. That's cute. Okay, so we need to go to Orpheus Tower. So Particulum is over there. Well met. Oh, hello, mister. Okay. We go to Orpheus Tower, which is in the middle. Dun, 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 pam, pam. Topmost. Hey. Yes, top floor. Okay, so Orpheus is upstairs. Bam, bam. That's not what I want to do. Wait, that's where I need to go. Investigate the wave of madness in Orpheus' spire. Did. Guess not here. That's where I need to go. What do I need to do? Some strange madness has possessed the scholars in Orpheus Spire. I would not be at all surprised if this had something. Okay, so I guess I need to go like downstairs. So scholars are usually downstairs. Scholars are downstairs. Okay. Investigate the wave of madness. See anything? Need to talk to them? I already have this. Okay, I hear crying. Is this what it's about? Meridian Scholar. Not only did we manage to make it ascended, we managed to send you back in time. Way to go, future Russes. Oh, fuck. So, hey, I know. It's the same. It just respawns all the time. It's funny. High Mage. Adolphus. Bloody blah. Before. Nope. That's not it. Oh, wait. I saw something. Rinke again? Oh, wait. This is it. Praised Librarian. Alright, this is it. Talk to the head librarian of bloody blah. Head librarian. Here? Oh. Talk to. I have no idea what to do. Those books were locked up tightly. Somehow they got out and then everyone started reading them and going mad. I know of, I know of only one person who might know what to do. He used to be the librarian here before it became the center of abyssal activity. Back when this was just a library that contained a very odd assortment of books. After the cult took it, they forced him to stay on and tend to the books. When the Defiant assumed control of Meridian, he retired to an island off the coast to work as a groundskeeper on Shoreward Island. He said he never wanted to see another scrap of paper again. Ew. You are balmy. So am I. We I didn't have to go all the way upstairs. Damn. Um, there. That's the exit. All right, Shoreward Island is there. Okay. I have to swim out. The fuck? Okay, that's new. That's part of the saga. Damn. That is very cool. They changed the instance of Meridian. Very, very cool. Oh, hey, Antuza. That is also part of the saga. That's cool. They changed the look of a Meridian. I am not going to do this zone event. I am not going to. I have to keep a lid on myself, man. Tired. Hey, the Abyssal. I think we do go to Shoreward Island for other quests. Like, for other quest sagas, I mean. Poor Greenscale, he's like hop 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 hop. It's funny. Yeah, I think I remember going there once or twice on alts. Hello, Port Cyan. Hello, boat. Hello, Silverwood. Hello, Shoreward Island. One of my guildies had Shoreward Island as his dimension. That's Sanctum over there. Sort of. It's not fully loaded. Okay. So, where is he? He is somewhere here. Hello. Ugh. That's a reminder for him. Is this him? Eddie. It's a simple life out here, but that's why I love it. I've no desire to ever go back to the mainland. You used to be the Librarian of Meridian? I know I don't look it, but I sure was. I much prefer this simpler life. I'm here because there are some books driving people mad. Do you know how to deal with that? Bah! Those books should never have been opened. We tried to keep them safe, and all they did was end up in the hands of the Abyssal. If you Defiance didn't destroy them when you took over, well, then it's your fault they're haunting you. Still, I won't leave you out to dry. Here, take this. You can use it to bind them closed and lock them up tight. Just make sure they don't get out this time, eh? Are you Canadian? Alright, go back to Meridian. Whoa. Let's go back to Meridian. Whee! I'm a fast swimmer, and so is Greenscale. Greenscale? That there is the Infinity Gate, or at least part of what you would see if you were closer. There you go. That's the Infinity Gate, which was this this was added. Like this view was added. When was it? Before the Plane of Water. So before Nightmare Tide was introduced, they changed. They added this to Meridian's sky box. So Meridian used to be a huge library. That's interesting. I did not know that. So you learn something new every day, even in game. Even in a game. It's been a very prestigious library. Pub group here. No. I actually should be focusing on my upgrading my weapon, so doing a lot of dungeons, but I'm just so bored of doing that. I just didn't want to do it. So I'm here doing these sagas. Okay, so I gotta bind it. Do I need to do anything? Must be near the Forbidden Tome. I am. There we go. Yay, I bound it. Gotta go back to Illumination Point. There. Okay. Let's talk to the Faceless Men again. I see. Someone must have intentionally deposited those books around Meridian where our librarians would find them. I'm glad they are bound up safely once again. Morgul, I must distract you from your work. Very little remains of the man I was. I threw it all into the surf when I joined the Abyssal. My betrothed married another and then died in childbirth. My father was a drunk who died long ago. My brothers were reduced to carrion for the birds in battles against the plains. Only my mother remains alive, and I have not seen her since the dark night when I joined my cabal. But she is here, and my spies tell me she is in danger. I must ask you to go to her and remove her from harm's way. Oh, Mom. Where is she? There? Very close. Inara. That's not your mom. It is? Looks like a man. Oh my god, it's a woman. She's fucking ugly. You say I'm in danger? What is this? What it's about? What's it about? Nameless. I get it back. You know my son? You say he's alive? Please, tell me he is okay. Tell him to find me and see me. I I thought I'd lost him long ago. I thought I'd lost everyone. But you say I'm in danger here? Yesterday I might have said that I didn't care to try to escape, but you tell me my son is alive and now I have a reason to go. Let's get out of here. Well, wait. I want to collect this book and read it first, okay? So, nameless. Nameless. There we go. By the hand of the faceless men of Meridian, this is my account of my time within the Abyssal. I was a young man when I joined the Abyssal, a young man with ambitions like any other. These ambitions took me to places, however, unlike most others. I discovered a forgotten book in the home of a man who had been hung up in the town square for crimes against decency. Though I was instructed to burn everything I found there, it was clear that this was a very old tome, and it spoke to me. It spoke of power, and it begged me not to destroy it. I could do nothing but oblige, hiding it in the folds of my coat. This book was written by a woman named Lear. At first, it seemed nothing but insane ramblings, written sometimes backwards, sometimes sideways, sometimes in spiraling codes I had to study carefully to crack. My impulse was to abandon it, but my desire to understand pushed me to continue to decipher the passionate and wonderful language I saw before me. As I came to understand this knowledge, I hungered for it ever further. At night, I dreamed feverish dreams of a woman with no eyes who stood naked on the shoreline, beckoning me to see. I desired every moment to find her. The skin of my betrothed, flesh and blood though she was, felt like cold stone against my fingertips, passionless and dead when compared to this woman and the secrets she whispered. History had insights into this woman's fate. It was she who spurred the creation of the Cabals that spread the madness of the dragon Achilles through the lands of Talara. And so she did for many years until a dwarven witch hunter skewered her through the middle with a spike. I was surprised to find that all shock I should have felt at the realization she was a dragon cultist was missing, and in its place was a righteous anger toward the dwarf and his blind ways. This woman had spoken in a wonderful poetry of knowledge beyond anything his small mind could hope to understand. I knew that those cabals had not died completely with her, that fishermen spoke of faceless men and women who occasionally sent squalls at their ships on moonless nights. I decided then I would find them. I could not anticipate, however, that it was them who would find me. It happened so suddenly. One moment I had been embracing my mother and kissing my betrothed good night, and the next I found myself assaulted on the roadway, my hands and legs bound with a bag over my head as I was carried away into the night. They took me to a circle of stone on the rocky shoreline, where runes were scrawled in sanguine script around a fire erected of skeletal driftwood. They chanted and danced and frenzied, and spoke to me of what I would learn, what I would know, if I would learn the lessons of the Master of the Deep. I embraced all they offered, even as a knife dug into the flesh of my face. Ugh! Dripping blood onto the sand, I asked for it all. A shimmering snake of water was summoned from the depths, and it coiled around me, sucking all warmth from my chest. I surrendered my face and my name on that shore, casting them into the surf, hoping they would reach Achilles and reassure him within his prison that his knowledge would be spread, despite the cretins and their hope to keep him buried deep. I donned my mask that day, and I have not removed it since. When I happened to spy a mirror, I no longer regard it as something separate or alien, but rather a continuation of my own flesh and self. I will not repeat all I did within that cabal. I apologize for nothing, but that does not mean I enjoy thinking of it. Great secrets were mine, to be certain, but the price of those secrets was often too great to confess. My ambition, however, carried me far, and when the Tide Lord who led my cabal was decapitated by an erstwhile adventurer, I found myself once again approached under cover of night. The Tide Lords, usually so quick to squabble and split, had come together to initiate me as the newest of their number. I was to be initiated in the abyss and take control of my coven. Nothing, I thought, could please me more than that moment. How wrong I was! How terribly wrong! Just as Lear had so many centuries ago, we rowed to the middle of the sea. Weights were strapped to my legs, and with the Tide Lords watching, I plunged into the water. Down I sank, wrapped in the cold currents of the ocean. The pale slivers of moonlight that managed to penetrate the ocean's surface vanished from sight, darkness filling my vision. I heard him then. With his cracking prison, Achilles' voice had once again begun to fill the depths. At first, my heart soared, but then, slowly, I felt it grow cold. As my mind was filled with visions of infinite knowledge, I was overcome with a sense of madness and of loss as I realized I stared into a terrible void. It was only then that I felt the true nature of my master. His was not an ecstatic passion, but a bottomless hunger, in which infinite knowledge was bloated to profane nothingness and gibbering incomprehension. I felt a fool then, a terrible fool. In my passion for knowledge, I had been hurtling down a course in which it would lose all meaning. I struggled then against my bonds and against the song of Achilles. He could sense my rebellion, and though he was too far and too weak to stop me, his song grew cruel and torturous. He whispered terrible things, the deaths of countless whose minds he had consumed like porridge. It was all I could do then to retain my sanity and my life, as I realized my lungs were all but empty. Somehow I escaped alive and with my mind, or at least I can only hope and presume I did. Who can say if everything that follows, if indeed this very moment, is not just a raving hallucination, and I still spin in his claws at the bottom of the ocean. I could only proceed with the assumption, however, that I had broken away, that I clawed my way to the surface, gulping in air desperately as I crested, and fooled the other tide lords into believing my ritual had been completed. That in time I delivered Meridian to the Defiance and joined their number, though I remained faceless and nameless, a monster of my former allegiances, hiding beneath a mask. My only alternative is, well, madness and the dark vastness of its terrible void. So he's the one, like, he was, because Meridian used to be in the hands of the Abyssal. And so he basically handed over Meridian to the Defiance so that they could cleanse the building and so on. That is, wow, that was a very good story. I liked it. See? It's good. It's good to learn lore. So let's take this. Let's take this quest. And we need to escort the Faceless Men's mother Minara out of Iron Pine Peak, but I have no idea where to go. Oh, I need to follow her. Okay, let's follow her. Oh my god. Can I follow? Yes! Sweet. She has a fat bum, just like me. I'm not that fat though. Just a little bit. Oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stop running around, woman. Oh my god. She does not like that abyssal idol. Okay, let's follow you again. Let's do some cleaning up. Do da, do da. Oh, wait, no. Oops. Gonna be time to have some lunch soon. Where is she going, anyways? Oh, I think she's trying to go over here. That makes sense, I guess. Okay, she's gonna fight these guys. Whoa, where's my mouse? There. I get you. Oh. No. No. My can't do anything. Let me go. No. That sucks. Damn. I didn't do my job well. She wasn't safe. Yay. Okay, gotta go back to Illumination Point. Great. Great. Oh, artifact. I already have it. Damn. Oh my god. Can you not be stuck, please? Okay. Here you go. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They took her? How could you let them take her? How could you be so incompetent? Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Sarnol is no doubt taking her back to the Solace Cabal's base in the Lake of Solace. We must cut them off. Let me know when you are ready. I will accompany you this time and teleport us to their location. Oh. We will go together. You will tell me when you are ready. I'm ready. Let's be on our way then. Stonefield. Oh, hello. Sarnal, Renee, sir. This has nothing to do with her. It seems my guess was correct. It was you, West. You betrayed Meridian and helped the Defiance bring us to our knees. Bask in your cleverness all you care to, Sarnal. I will only ask you one more time, release the woman. Very well. I have all I needed from this. The woman is of no use to me now. Yay! I saved his mama. And him. Is that you, Henry? Oh, so his name is Henry West. Son. Please, if there's anything left of you in there, just talk to me. For a moment, nothing more. Everyone else is gone. I've been alone for so long. I'm sorry. There's nothing left in here of your son. Then why are you here? Why come here and save me if you didn't care at all? For the memory of him. For the boy I was. I owed him that much. But my dues are paid. See. Well, thank you. And Henry, I love you. No. Take this lesson to heart, Ascended. There are some decisions you make from which there is no coming back from. Choose to walk in the darkness, and there you'll stay for the rest of your days. So sad. He's so sad. Faceless Man looks like a badass. He looks like a Obami, actually, but with a human skin tone. Alright, gotta go back to Meridian. We're gonna go to this particulum there. If I can find my way to it. Or I can just drop in, eh? Yeah, let's just do that. Let's drop in. Oh god. Wait. Wait a second. It's a Tomb of the Old Kings? Okay, cool. Ah, no. Splat. Made it. Eh. Um, Drop in like this. Oh, wait. Am I stuck? There's an invisible wall here. Oh, what the fuck? To go all the way around. PvP quests are all red. Red PvP quests. Alright, so we gotta go back to that middle bit. Library. The Faceless Man, he's upstairs in the top floor. Right? Yeah, knew it. I played right into their hands. Gah, I was a fool, a sentimental fool. Of course it was a gambit. Of course they wished to see their suspicions confirmed. When I donned this mask, I gave up the right to care about her, and I should have remembered that. And now I've doomed us all. How? I can feel it. It started, like something is plucking apart bits of my brain. I do not know how much longer I have. I have a very simple request. Kill them. Kill as many of them as you can. Do not spare them any mercy. Wipe them off of Telara before they bring about their terrible plan. Oh, I gotta kill 100? Fun. Hmm. Ay, ay. Ground floor. Well, you know what? I'm going to leave it at this, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya!